Thank you for calling. Please hold while we transfer you to the sesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is your favorite podcast. Yo, come on, why are you making that face, bro?
I ain't making
Why you making
that. I
that
just
face?
heard you skip, nigga. So I was like, yeah. I was like, he came out real weak. Like I was like, are you coming in?
Yo,
Music came in perfect too.
Yeah, it
you
did.
feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro.
What?
Like, he pushed play.
What you saying?
He
I'm
pushed
telling
play.
you. You
I'm
said
just
we might as well push
introducing
play.
again.
I didn't
Yo,
know.
it's the fucking sesh, man. Yo, it's your guy, straight up GT.
It's your boy LT the Deuce.
It's your boy Mar1.
And then welcome again.
What the fuck we talk about today?
Oh, say it. All right, say it, Marv. Say
What's
it.
on your mind?
Boy, and it said, what was what we talking about? Mental health?
Mental health. Men's
Mental
mental
fucking
health. Men's mental
Because
health.
I'm a
Men's
man.
mental
I don't
health.
know what to talk
Right.
about women's mental health, so I'm trying to be
I don't know what you
respectful
go through,
to
ladies.
the viewers.
Yo,
So,
ladies, yo,
I
and we
cannot
appreciate
say I
y'all,
gotta
bro.
respect y'all. I don't know what y'all go through all
Facts.
the time, so I can't explain it for shit.
We need to get a
So-
lady in here for the next
Hey,
episode.
yeah,
for
get
that.
a
Right,
lady
for
in
real.
there for mental health because I know that's important.
Sign in, hit us on DM and on Instagram.
Yeah, dog.
The session,
At the session.
podcast.
Podcasts.
Mental
Mhm.
health, man. Yeah, man. That's a big fucking issue, and it's something that doesn't get really talked about, and not many people really know how to talk about it because we're not therapists. None of us are therapists and shit. All we could do is explain our problems to somebody, and somebody might be go like, that's right. Like, I agree, nigga. You should be mad, but like that's sometimes friends aren't really good therapists for you. You feel me?
Nah,
'Cause
true.
they could be telling things that they're just trying to ease your fucking head, but it's not really what you need to hear, or do you even need to hear something? You might need to just let something out, etc. But like,
Word.
it's always a good thing to feel safe in the situation where you are allowing yourself to express yourself and express the shit I see that's the problem with us, you know what I mean? Like with black people, like that's what I feel like, not what I see it too, but like I see it's all like niggas don't feel safe. We don't feel safe. There's no safe
Yo,
space for us
yo,
to
Mar,
express ourselves like in some
yo,
situation
yo,
where
Mar,
we're
I-
not gonna get judged
yo,
out the
Mar.
ass. You feel me?
Yo, Ma, I was just about to ask you, where you think that comes from?
What, for not feeling safe?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, for, like,
that's
especially, like,
literally
black
because
men,
we're not
too.
safe here. So it's all like that's
Yeah, yeah.
you can't feel safe.
Yeah.
It's all like we're always looking like we got to be on some other shit, nigga, before
Right.
we can get taken off. Like, fuck all the media and all that other shit, right? Of what happens. This is growing up, nigga, right? Growing up. Was niggas not told to man up and do what you had to do? Like, if you was growing up, nigga, nobody expected you to be soft at all. Because if you
Right.
did, nigga, these niggas would not give you an excuse of why something happened to you, bro.
In the household
Word.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and how you the
yeah.
man of the house. You
Yeah.
the only boy in here. Pick these
yeah.
bags up, like da da da. Do all the work, like
Yeah.
do all the heavy lifting. Like don't be letting your sister protect your sister.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
there's a situation like you putting your man, you growing up where niggas is putting this title on you. So I know that's the whole thing where it's all like. The millennials is like and all these other cats are like
bro.
fucking talking about how it's all like yeah man all these shits nigga I do agree that there is duties that men are supposed to be able to do my nigga and probably
Right.
are physically able to do it better
Right.
than a woman so it's all like
But, like,
you might be able to there's just things that like alright, you could say that you don't want a gentleman anymore, nigga, because most of the shit that a gentleman does is kind of offensive to a woman now. You feel me? So it's like kind of
for real?
Yeah.
Damn, it's like that?
Nah,
Like, I
it's
can't
just
open
funny.
it.
That's on the PC shit. Like where it's
I
all like,
was
nigga,
about to
imagine
say.
opening the door, nigga, for a shorty. Oh,
Right.
why can I not open
But
the door for
I said-
myself? No, that's crazy. But I'm just saying.
Yo, word. I
I'm
was
just
about to
saying,
say.
like, back to the mental health thing, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like niggas
That's
don't
part of
feel
it, though,
safe.
too.
We always on the fucking. We get expended. We're expendable. So it's all like niggas is just call you and you ain't shit quick enough, nigga, to be like, you know what I mean, any type of thing that makes you look weak, dog, somebody will try to throw at you as a dagger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of build up this wall of I gotta be stone and shit, and I
Right.
gotta be a man, and man means tough. Or da da da. Instead of man being like a man, is just somebody that gets their
Like-
fucking responsibility
I feel
taken
like-
care of, nigga. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, I feel like just moving like that, like all the time, 24/7, like that's not like safe. You know, it's just not like it's not okay because like if you're always like on tilt, right? You're always on paranoia, right? And,
Yeah,
like,
that's why I said it
everyone-
wasn't safe. Like we were never
Right,
safe. So
yeah,
it's all like that's why we
right.
never feel safe enough to fucking express
Do
ourselves. and
alright, so
shit.
do you feel like there's a safe haven for us somewhere
There
or
are.
no? Or no?
Most men
What
might
about
fall it on find it at the pillow. Like,
he
I
said
mean,
finally.
that's when they after they just fucking
Right,
and did they dirt, nigga, and now it's like,
What about you? What about you, dudes? You think is like
I feel like
is this a
I feel like you
haven
have
for
to-
real?
you have to let it out. You have to find your own way to let it out. And sometimes they ain't even talking to somebody. Like I seen some shit with like something that was on the internet that was like, yo, I think every person should go in the field and just scream as loud as they could,
Right,
like at least once a week. Like
that's primal therapy.
right.
yeah, like and that might even
Facts,
it might even be that
a
like
lion roar type
yeah,
shit.
like just let
Yeah.
that shit out. Like sometimes I want to do
Yeah.
that shit, just like go out and
Regardless
just
if
scream,
it's good
nigga.
or
Like
bad.
yeah, like
I remember one of the first joints that we did in there, and it had the sample on everything on YouTube and shit, like with the dude.
Mhm.
The doc, that's
Yup.
what I was talking about. Like
Yeah.
that's it. The nigga was all like, "Yo, that therapy is kind of like niggas just yelling everything out and trying to get all past." Because you know our stress is literally build up to mad stress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just one fucking problem. You feel me? Like it's just
It's
a bunch of
not.
problems building up
Yeah.
on your shoulders, and you're just like holding this shit.
And then
you're
there's
holding
like
this
certain
shit.
things that you deal with that you don't even want to deal with, and like it's still on your shoulders regardless. You feel me? And then like that's the crazy part, especially like I'm not talking about like small things like even like being like stereotyped and stuff like that. Like you feel me? Like
yeah, even that too. Like definitely like.
right. And that can
You-
fuck up with your
yeah,
mental
but life
too.
is, you can't be like, I don't think it's fair to be like, nigga, life should be dandy for everything. Like
Nah,
every day
hell
of
no.
life, there's no problems
and
in
then,
the
like,
world
yo,
and shit.
just
Because
like-
some things are unintentionally
Right.
like rude to you or some shit like that.
Right.
Some things are like things that, so what?
Right. No,
We can't
and
come
I
into a
understand that.
situation and be like, oh, this person is that. You don't know what their fucking intentions was,
Right.
and because you already have like a fucking, it's the stereotype you're putting on them and they're putting on you. So it's all
Right,
like,
yeah.
you're just clashing with assumption, nigga. And assumption
Right,
makes
yeah.
an ass out of you and
Word,
me, right?
my
So it's just
God.
all like, okay. And it said,
brother.
that's why it's not good to
Them
be like,
dogs.
oh, this person, you being.
Yeah.
I never really felt to be like, oh, yo, you being racist as shit. Because it's all
Yeah.
like, unless it's blatantly like
Yeah,
fucking racist,
exactly.
nigga, or like, but like situations that are just judgmental and all of that, yeah, that's fucked up too. Like I feel how like that can really fuck somebody up, and it fucked us up, and how we like get seen and
Because
how we
like
feel.
because like sometimes you can really be like a really good person, right? And then because of like I don't know your appearance or whatever the case may be, whatever you go through, and this could go for everybody, not even just a black male, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, you don't want to be just judged off like how you look or like be scared because like someone gets a piercing, like you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of good people. We just don't know because like the world is just so wicked and like people like love like that wicked shit. You feel me? And that's how I see it. I'm like I always move with positivity and like great vibes. And if I bump into dumb shit, I bump into it. Like, but I'm not gonna exude that same energy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like a lot of people like we miss out on a lot of things because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I would understand.
and then but like going back to like the black mental health thing too, right? There's not like a hold on real quick, I gotta pull. My bad. Yo, Rico,
Sesh.
it's the sesh. I'm sorry, but like. As black men, we miss out like on a lot of things because we stand on like a whole bunch of like dumb shit that never.
That shit don't
Did-
stand on
did
nothing,
anything for
nigga.
us, you know what I'm
Niggas be in
saying? Like,
imaginary zone growing
feel
up.
me?
Nigga talk about, I'm about to do some shit.
Like,
I don't
yo,
know, like, imagine, dog.
Uh-huh.
All right, so what was it feeling like back in the day? Like, because we're two niggas that haven't really, like, fell into stupid street shit. Like, we never was, you know what I mean? But I remember when I was a youngin' dog, it kind of was all like the audience that's watching you are the streets now. So you're trying to do something for the streets and that reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted to be in the street shit, you was doing shit that was like getting you points inside of that circle of street niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was all like, alright, but then it's all like that puts you in a bubble of like
Nah,
you
it
just
does.
now going around just dealing with other street niggas trying to. I remember running into when we was hustling and some shit back in the day. You run into other hustlers, niggas, and now you might be hustling together, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying, or just any nigga that know how to make moves and making money and shit. Y'all niggas might try to make money together,
Word.
but like I don't get where it's just straight shooting and shit. Like I'm more like I don't get why the fuck you got beat. You supposed to be making money, my
Right.
nigga.
Right.
Like get the fucking bread. Like, but like I remember
Damn,
back
what happened
in
in
the day,
15
it was
seconds?
I don't know, huh?
whatever happened to 15 seconds? Like I never
Oh,
did
for
that.
the fights and shit.
Yeah, for the fights.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yo, you
that
just
too.
fight
But like,
it
it's
out.
still like, what you fighting for?
No, but like you just
What
get
was you
off your
fighting
chest.
for? If that
like,
shit didn't have no
but
bread,
like-
nigga,
but
you
like-
kind of just in your feelings,
But
nigga.
yo, bro,
and you
actually
in your
now,
feelings.
but like, see, at the same time though, too, right? Like you said, you in your feelings, and we don't even know how to actually express them other
That
than
shit's
violence.
dead.
And then that's the thing that sucks, right? It's just like, yo, bro, we're forcing emotions now.
For me,
It's a build up, bro.
the reason I think I never got into that like gang culture, street culture shit is like y'all know me. I always was built on motherfucking,
Yo, we know you. They don't know you. Let them know.
but I'm gonna tell them if you let me go. Y'all know me, but I was always even before y'all met me, I was always trying to stand out type of shit. Like even when I was back in elementary school, I was in this little group called the Flying Dragons. It was like a fucking Chinese motherfucking gymnastic fucking group, and we used to perform in front of the whole school and type shit.
Hell yeah.
So like I always like I'm doing the super double backflips and shit. Like I'm getting seen. I want to get seen. So to fast forward to now, I'm a teenager and like I'm around chilling around the neighborhood. It felt like being in the gang culture was like fucking just being in something. Like, and I wanted to stand out, nigga. Like I didn't want to fit in,
You
nigga.
kinda
Like
didn't want to follow that shit.
Yeah,
'Cause it was all
like-
like, bro, like that seems so small world to me.
y'all all rocking the same hat. Y'all all screaming the same shit.
Yeah,
Y'all throwing
nigga.
up the same fucking
just-
fingers. And
yeah,
it was just like, no, I want to. And niggas respected me more because they was like, oh, this nigga's the
his
motherfucking
own
clown,
thing. Yeah,
chilling,
yeah,
smoking
chilling,
him,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
but I ain't gonna
he's
hold
him,
you.
nigga. Like,
But I ain't gonna hold you, right? Like, I'm like far from gangster, like compared to like what people like consider that, right? But I did get like quote unquote jumped in, whatever the case may be, right? And then like rock the hats, whatever, right? I did that, right, for a little bit, and I know it wasn't me, but like the sense of like brotherhood, you feel me? Like maybe I need like this is a different version compared to like when I was growing up, and I just feel like that's what happens, like just being like everyone in the same hood. It's almost like a team, you know?
Yeah, I
Like,
felt
every-
it. We grew up
yeah,
like
you know
that
what I'm
too.
saying? But
It
like
was
at the same time though, like y'all not. There's no real championship. Like you feel me? At the end of the day, like you just lose people and stuff like that. And then once I started like realizing that, I was like, this is not. It's not for me. This is not for my bro. This is not for anyone that like really fucks with me and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, these names, like the name of the streets, is not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? We could say whatever the street it is. We could act like it is, right? But it's not gonna change for us. You feel me? And then that's the sad part, because like we're just we're just very prideful, And then like that energy could just go to like so much other better things than like that shit.
I feel like this shit is a game, dog. It's a game that niggas made up, nigga, that was stupid as fuck. Niggas is really following a game that was made up by kids, nigga.
Right.
Like all that shit, all that territory repping and all that shit was made up by kids, not no grown ass man at all, my nigga.
Right,
So when you did that
right,
shit,
right.
like even you had all these Black Panthers and all that shit, those were still youngins, but like those were still older people that had knowledge, nigga, and was trying to make shit knowledgeable. Now all this fucking gang shit, nigga, that shit came from knowledge, my nigga, but got lost in the sauce with all this youngin shit.
But like, yo, bro,
them niggas made a whole stupid game, dog. That game don't count.
just going back to like the whole topic, right? But like the mental health shit, like just to piggyback what you just said more, right? With the whole gang stuff, bro. Imagine having mad friends that that's like that's in gang related stuff, right? And you got mad love for them, and they dying like at 16, 17, 18, like they can't even buy drinks yet. You feel me? And that's what we lived through, and like it's okay. You be like, yo, so and so got shot. Oh, there's a shooting over here, and then like that's not normal. That's not okay.
I mean, it is normal if niggas
Like,
is growing up in this shit.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah,
all
but
like
no,
it
but
just
like
needs-
it's still not okay because like when we talking about mental health, right?
yeah.
Like that's not gonna make you better.
But this shit
That's
seems
not
so
gonna make you
normalized
better.
that
It
it
don't
is
make-
normal to everyone. Nigga.
Yeah,
Like, this
nah.
shit is normal. Like every world is going through some
Yo,
violent shit.
we
You're
know
gonna lose some
that, but
shit
we
through
know that,
violence,
but we
nigga.
know that, but like at the same time though, like if you lived in like I understand there's no such thing as a utopia, right? But like
These suburbs is living a safe life. There's not niggas
Right.
going through gang violence or fucking gun violence.
Right.
You know why? Because these niggas know how not to fucking get into gangs. Nigga. They
Right.
know how
But
not
no,
to
but
do
that's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying. Like, if
Our lack of knowledge.
because like,
nigga.
let's just say, right? Just for example, you know how like in the burbs, right? Because we was talking about this shit before, like off mic. In like in the suburbs, like a white person probably like commit suicide, OD or something like that, right? In our community, like someone dies or whatever, right? Not to say like there's like this ranking of death type of thing. I'm not saying that like a soul gone, right? But at the same time, though, we deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't even supposed to happen. Like, you know how many times, like, someone, like, there's, like, an innocent bystander or whatever. Like, we deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's unfortunate, like, someone, like, you know, wants to, like, commit to, like, you know, take their life or whatever. But you live in a great life, right? Like, someone in our community would trade for your life any day of the week. You would not trade for ours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the only thing that I don't want to, like, seem like, you know, like, class racist or whatever, like, the case may be. But, like, you're not trading my life for.
But that's the problem, though. Like, that's the problem that our mental health is saying that, nigga, we would trade our own life for somebody else's.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to get
Coming
to.
out the womb
That's what
now,
I'm
we're
getting to,
saying
bro.
that, nigga, like, we have
And
to
that's what I'm
fucking
getting
get it
to,
too,
brother.
but, like, it's just all, like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it gonna say? Like, that we looking for somebody else, like, somebody
No, it's
else's
not
life.
because it's not even like you're looking for someone else's life. It's because like you already know the circumstances like off rep that you gotta deal with. Just off rep.
What did you have to deal with?
Like,
Like, you
yo,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? When you was born and you started looking at somebody else's life like that was better than yours, you got fucked up.
Right
You got
now,
fucked up. Your
it's-
parents were supposed to make you, like, let
I
you know that
understand
you're
that,
loved enough to
yeah,
not fucking
and
want
I
anybody else's
understand
life.
that. No, I understand that. No, and then like that's
That's the mental cause, nigga. That's the mental, the shit that is really mentally blocking us, that we can allow that ourselves that to think that somebody else's life is tradable for ours, nigga. Like, it's like, what you talking about? What you talking about? Like, why would you
Nah,
think that you
because,
can change
like,
your life?
because like for me, like not even like for
That's
me.
the grass is greener thing.
Right, yeah, exactly. And I was thinking more of an aspect of like, okay, if I'm a white male walking into like a mall or whatever, or like a store that's man expensive, like he's Gucci, you know what I'm saying? I could have more money than him, and I walk in, and I'm a suspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that I'm talking about. Cause like I just want to vibe out. I just want good energy. You know what I'm saying? And like that's the thing.
How many
that
black
we do.
people can actually afford Gucci?
Yo, it doesn't even matter if you could afford it or
No,
not.
no, no. How
Like,
many
yo,
black people can actually afford Gucci? Because these are gonna be the stats in the Gucci store when they go. I don't see that many black people in this store.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But
You know what I'm
still,
saying?
yeah,
Not
no,
saying that
and
this
still,
shit does not have
yeah,
triggers and no
right.
profile and all that shit,
But,
and
like,
they could
even
be
it-
coming
but
through from
even
a
it-
racist
but, like,
situation, but
but,
it's all
even-
like, yo,
even
bro.
that, why
You
you have
know,
to do a stat?
even if they're gonna
Why you
do a
have to do
stat,
a
it is a stat. That's how you protect yourself, dog. If you go in a room with all white people, you ain't gonna feel weird. You ain't gonna fucking look around and try to see like what the fuck is going on, nigga. Like, you gonna see who the fuck is who, nigga. Like, how they built and all this other shit. You gonna look at people and profile everybody. You gonna profile people because you're protecting yourself to know what the fuck situation you're in when you're in a room. If I go into a room full of all hood niggas and shit, not just regular black people, dog, and all that, I know these are certified hood niggas. I'm looking around to see who the fuck is in here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
but, like,
Because I
that's
know I'm in a
always-
room full of hood niggas.
But,
But if
bro,
I know
that's
a room
always
in a
though.
random
No, but
niggas,
that-
I'm
that-
still looking
yeah,
around
that's
like, yo,
always
who's
though.
in
But,
this
like,
bitch?
Nah, like you'd be dumb not to do that regardless of
So
what
why
room
would
you're in.
somebody at Gucci not be dumb, nigga?
No,
to
but
do
like
that?
I'm just saying, like, come on, bro, you already know. Though.
Why? Because it's not
You
fair
already
that
know,
Gucci can
like-
say they want to be racist. Like, if they want to be profiling in their stores, fine, nigga. Just don't shop there.
Okay.
Don't support them because that's not getting my money.
I
You know what I mean?
understand
So
that.
why would I ever
I
have to
understand
feel that,
I understand that.
shit?
But,
Take
like-
my power
but,
back
like, but
and
that's
say,
what I'm
I'm not
saying, though.
shopping
But, like,
there,
yo,
nigga.
but,
You
like,
treated me like shit. Fuck you.
Right, and bro,
Not
and
force them to
I'm
not
with you,
treat
yo,
people
hold
like
on,
shit.
I'm
That's
with
they
you
business.
100%. I'm with you 100%. It's just like, yo, I come here had to come to that.
Why did it have to come to that?
Yeah,
nigga,
because my
400
color, my
years-
skin, bro. Now
400
it's
years
there.
back, we used to be
And then that's
slaves,
what
bro.
I'm saying.
People
And then that's
remember
what I'm
that.
saying. But like, yo, at the end of the day, though, like, yo, but that gets still like
It's
now
fucked
now
up.
mentally you just like, oh damn, now
That doesn't make me want to trade.
like
to
Yeah,
anybody.
that
does
does
fuck
not make
with
me want to trade, nigga.
I don't want to
because-
be white because I'm racially profiled.
I didn't say I want to trade.
But even
I
so,
didn't-
I'm saying
I
no.
didn't
But I'm
say I
saying
wanna
like
trade.
us or
I was
any
just
type
saying,
of
like,
mental
yo,
thing like that. Like if somebody's gonna say
I
that,
would rather, right?
Huh?
I would rather, right, be able to fucking just be accepted for the person that I am, and that's it.
Of
never.
all I'm
course,
saying.
everybody
But
would,
it's
but
never
that's
gonna
not gonna
yeah,
happen.
and that's what fucks me
You
up.
won't even do that
And
in your
that's what
peers,
fucks me
bro.
up.
Your peers won't even do that.
You
Your
know,
peers,
but that's
nigga.
what I'm saying. But I don't
But
even.
so
but
you
like,
have to
I
accept
move
that
like
then.
that. Yeah, and that's what I had to learn to accept, and that's the thing though. Still, you have to mentally like go through that shit. Like, damn, like I gotta accept that.
If we
Like,
go
that's
in a
fucked
room,
up, like-
if we go in a room full of mad niggas that's repping hoods and shit, right? And we know that we don't rep hoods and shit. We are squares in that room, right? Will these niggas not treat us a little differently?
Yeah.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
speak right the same around niggas and say some shit, or they're gonna think that niggas is da da da. It could come to a level of disrespect or just respect that they're not into that same spot.
I
But they're
understand.
gonna treat you differently.
I understand that.
Because you're not in the same game. So it's just all like niggas is we do this all day. So it's not like I can be like, oh nigga, these niggas ain't playing the same game.
So,
Gucci
like,
playing the same game. Any other motherfucker that plays that
So
fucking
everything's
I'm
on
looking
some
at.
gang shit, and that's why I
It's
can't
not
chill.
gang, it's game. Game. Game.
game.
Everything is a game out here. We playing games.
Yeah, I'm
nigga,
gonna
like-
walk into your store. You gonna look at me, and I got the money. So what the fuck? Yep,
Just
just
whack.
my ass.
Yeah, and if you want to
Nah,
buy
no, it
this
ain't
shit,
whack.
if you want to buy some shit for
No,
a
it
nigga
ain't
that's
whack.
from a
Especially
nigga
when you
that's
got the
gonna
money,
treat you like
it
that,
ain't whack.
yeah. If you want to do that shit and you got the money,
you
to
just
show
shit on
them niggas
them.
like nigga, I'll buy this shit, or I
Right.
won't buy this shit.
Right,
and I'll go buy
exactly.
your man
Right.
shit, nigga. That comes from this other shit. It don't matter because you got money. That game is just money.
Yo, you know
And I
how
know-
confident I feel now, like even going to a fucking corner store, like because before when I was a teen, I was still selling out the corner store and I got the money in my pocket, nigga. Like, but now just going into any store, even if I'm going into a store that's ran by a race that's not mine's, like even though I know I got the money, even like I used to be like, damn, I'm gonna walk out and I ain't grab nothing. I know these niggas is looking at me. Like now I just be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I know who I am. Like, but you're right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know that's coming, but you gotta accept it. It is what it
Cause
is.
it's all like,
Like,
nigga, that's what niggas is getting the thick skin from, dog. And that's the mental issue. Yeah, I agree, nigga. That's what's stemming it. Like, that's some of the shit that like fucks with your mental, and that's what's gonna make it like. And I understand where you're saying like, yo, why do we have to be like that? It is like that right now, and I understand it is, but it's all like. We won't get that shit until we take the respect back. And it's just all
I
respect.
mental.
I'm just
I
a
feel
nice
like
guy, you
I
know?
feel like our men's mental toughness is a gift and a curse because it's like
Definitely is.
we
bro.
are fucking tougher. We got thick skin. We are tougher than any motherfucker that's ever been created. But at the
And
same
we have
time,
to. It's like we have
at
to,
the
but
same
we
time, we
don't
don't know
have
how to be weak too, though. And
Yeah,
there's
and that's
time.
the
There's a
thing.
time and a place where we got to be and learn how to be weak too as men. Like, and sometimes, like Mars said earlier, like it ain't always chopping it up to the fellas. Like black people, we got to start going to therapy. Like you got to talk to somebody that don't know you from a hole in the wall. That's not gonna motherfucking
Someone that you could trust. Make
yeah.
sure you, make
that's
sure that,
that's not
guys.
gonna judge you. That's gonna give you an honest opinion about what they think you should do going forward with that situation. Like it can't always be your man's or your motherfucking sister or sibling or your family member, somebody that you know they might not even be just exactly a yes person, but they got so much love for you.
For
They're
you,
gonna tell you
yeah.
what you kind of want to
And
hear.
here,
So
yeah.
they ain't gonna give it to you, full strength. So
Sometimes they don't even know like what you've been through. So like if you talk to someone that like actually heard or like been through like the shit that you've been through, like
even got to be therapy. It can be
Right.
y'all could be working at a motherfucking job. Y'all can have a 9 to 5, and y'all can fucking really like that shit. And there can be some manager or something that y'all really fuck with. Like, go talk to them about I just got into this relationship issue with something. They're married for 10 years, and they're higher up in corporate. Talk to them instead of talking to fucking Shaquana, that you
yo,
about to
come on,
FaceTime
don't
and
disrespect
shit.
Shaquana, bro.
Yo, don't put your corner down there. Just says, oh, yo, man.
Listen to this shit right now.
No, you can hit her up too. Hit up Shaquana too. Get both opinions actually. The more the merrier. But Y'all get my drift. Like it's okay to talk to people. It's okay to express yourself.
Yeah, Shaquana,
like,
I did not co-sign that.
talk to Shaquana.
See you, baby.
Shaquana, don't do it.
Don't do it. Is that wait, Shaquana?
I know, but I just switched it because I said.
Oh yeah, see, like you trying
okay.
to save face. You trying to save face. But, like, but
Going
nah.
on?
What's going on? No, but just sash that.
And is that what? Is it? Nah, man.
But
nah,
yeah,
it's
mental health.
serious.
Men's mental health is real.
Right.
It's a real thing, y'all. If y'all men out there, go get checked. Go talk to somebody.
Right.
Go in the motherfucking, go to the beach and just walk and just listen to the ocean. Don't bring your music. Motherfucking go out there to the woods, to nature, and motherfucking hear the birds and motherfucking hear a motherfucking hawk motherfucking
Right.
motherfucking hear that shit and just listen to the voice in your head.
My God.
Like, because that shit's real. Like, we all go through it. Like, me personally, I know somebody that personally took their own life going through men's mental health. That was one of my homies. And it's like, yo, that shit, it wasn't real until I seen that. Like, and it was like, yo, we got to really take care of each other. You got to take care of yourself first. Like, before you can take care of anybody, your kids, your mama, your pops, your boys, the team, you got to take care of yourself. And that's it, I guess.
Yamari, you got any advice for the
future? And it said for the
you know,
listeners.
we-
Nah, I
yeah.
actually got a question for the listeners, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? What do y'all think is going on with the mental health? And not even if there's like an answer, but like more like an answer for one thing. Like, what do you think that we can start doing, you know what I'm saying? And like to start switching this up. I feel like it's starting to have that little wave in the fucking new cast, but like it's just all like for the older dudes and older black men, you know what I mean? What can we start doing, bro? Like, we need to relax, bro, and like understand we need each other to get it, you know what I'm saying?
I think, to be honest, yo, bro, that's crazy that you said that because for years I've been thinking about, like, you know how we always got like YMCA's and like I always appreciate those type of places, like, you know what I'm saying, when you could be active and stuff. But I always wanted to open up like a counselor type building, like in the community, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
like a little
like
fucking some shit with programs and
yeah,
shit. Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Now, probably not even just programs, like, you just walk in, like, even if you just walk in and you just like, yo, I need someone to talk to.
That's
Like,
how
you feel me? And then,
community
like,
like that.
right, you know, like, hopefully it could be, like, you know, paid or donated or, like, you know, once the chest blow up,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We could just use our money to make things like that because, like, I feel like that's really important because, I've talked to a lot of people, and I know a lot of friends that, like, when they talk to me, and I'm just so open, and then, like, when they break down and stuff like that, and it kind of, like, breaks my heart because I could tell that you didn't have anyone else to talk to like that. And the simple fact that you had to, you know, find a job, you know what I'm saying? And, well, you know, God, you know, the higher power works in, you know, different ways, but for you to, like, you know, bump into me and, like, you was able to, like, talk to me and stuff like that, even if you left and do your own thing, like, you're still in tune with me, like, and you still, like, you want to talk because you know that I got your back, and I'm a stranger, like, you know, I'm not, and then we just end up in like a small amount of time, like, we could always become, like, brothers and sisters, like, you know what I'm saying? I call it the work hours vibe, right? Like, let's say, like, every day you spend like 2 weeks, right, working 40 hours with someone, like, side by side, right? And, like, I got a vibe. That's 80 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about time and vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck up my vibe or fuck up my time, that's a fucking crime, right? So, like, shout out to Sway Lee. I always say that shit. So, fucking, that's mad time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could talk about mad shit. 80 hours?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all vibing and shit.
80 hours of vibing.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe I could have, like, a building where, like, that's all you needed. You come through for, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, like, boom. Now you're good.
Got
Yeah,
that off
man,
real
like-
quick. Got that off the shoulders.
You're good.
Nah, man, that's I understand that. That would be like a dope ass little safe spot, and like that's what is needed. It is needed as a safe spot for people to come through and express themselves, to be able to get some type of help, man. If they
Right.
can't talk to somebody around, and they, you know what I mean, and they just needed. I guess that's what church was doing for people too, right?
Right. Hell yeah. And we gotta fucking black people. We gotta be creative too. Like, come on, y'all know we especially our men in the community. Y'all know we toss testosterone out. Motherfucking. Sometimes it ain't even about having a round table and motherfucking sitting and talking. We know we love motherfucking energy. Everybody in these hoods rap. Let's get a rap battle between these hoods. Motherfucker, every hood got ball players. Let's do all the hoods get a tournament.
You just collab. Yeah, just
Yeah,
collab,
like, and
bro.
I'm saying, then you can maybe that can be the lead way to motherfucking do something different. Like, I love the Roxbury versus Dorchester shit that goes
Shout out
on
to
to
Roxbury versus
that mathematic
Dorchester.
dude. Like, we gotta do something different. Like, throw in the boxing gloves. Shit, fuck it. Somebody fucking build when you build that shit, girls, could we put a fucking boxing fucking ring in somewhere? Like,
you know, we have to.
just
Yeah.
come in like.
On dogs, it's gonna be a whole fucking vibe type shit. We're gonna do yoga, you know what I'm saying? Like sage classes and shit. Like, you feel me? Like a sauna with sage in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna mix it up. Cause like us as a people, we deserve better. Like, we are better. Like, we the greatest. Like, you feel me? And there's no disrespect to any other like culture or anything like that. But everyone knows. They know. Like, the smart one knows. Like, you feel me? That we are them.
Yes, sir.
And as black men, we're the leaders of that shit.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to protect our queens. We got to protect our, princesses and prince. Like, you feel me? We have to. So, like, if we can't get our mind right and, like, just be in, like, the right space for that shit, then, like, we're done. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying, like, dealing with death all the time, like, at young ages. Like, seeing your brothers go to jail, like, and you're not going to see them for a long time. Shit like that shit hurts, bro. And then, like, we can't just walk around and act like that's okay. And that's what I was, like, talking about in the first place. Like, because to me, it bothers me. And I think about it all the time, like, and I pray for that, like, you on the street and, like, your brother died on that shit. Like, someone that you actually cared about. Like, that shit don't sit right with me. You feel me? And then, like, being, like we said, black men, please, like, from straight up, check on your bros, check on your sis, check on your peoples, whoever you care about. Like, shit is trill out here. You know what I'm saying? And we all gotta just, like, move with love and positivity. And we all need each other. At the end of the fucking day, fuck a flag, fuck a hat, fuck a street. You know what I'm saying? We black. That's all I gotta say.
Damn right. And
So
if
you
you
gotta say.
if you a man, pat yourself on the back.
Yes, sir.
We're the only ones that don't get motherfucking our flowers.
Word.
Everybody else do. When somebody thank you, motherfucker, take it, appreciate it. Like, we don't never pat yourself on the back if you hearing this,
It's rare though.
motherfucking.
Yeah, it's rare. But like, yo,
You woke
we
up today,
sitting
pat
there.
yourself on the back
Yes, sir.
because you made it another
The
day.
sisters
Somebody else
don't
didn't
get
too.
us wrong. We love y'all too, but
Yeah, but this is men's mental health. We ain't talking about the sisters
it's
right
November.
now.
Right.
We ain't talking about them. Oh, straight up can say it, but Deuce is telling y'all it ain't about y'all right now. We love y'all.
You know,
Gotta go.
ladies.
It's the
Yo.
motherfucking sesh.
It's a fucking sash. Yo, it's your boy. Straight up GT.
LT the motherfucking Deuce.
And your boy Mar One.
Yo, it's a sash.